Hey guys, this is Jamin the Shaman from the Casticalism podcast, and I'm doing a video tutorial of reforging. If you already know what reforging is and you already know how to do it, turn it off now, because this video isn't for you. If you have no idea what reforging is, or you have a slight idea but don't know how to do it, here you go. This is on the 4.0.1 PTR. This is one day before it goes live, so more than likely you are actually playing on 4.0.1 or a later date. And you're able to reforge, but I'm going to do a video of it. I figure if it's on the day before it goes live, what could happen? This is the release patch, so it's probably not going to change. Alright, so reforging is you take a secondary stat off your gear, and you change it into another secondary stat to better fit your role or your playstyle. Say I have too much hit on an item, and I don't want that much hit. I can change it into something more substantial. Say, I don't know, Mastery, the new stat coming in 4.0.1 that won't be on gear, but you can reforge to. So this is the only way to get extra mastery. As you can see, I have 8 mastery on my character sheet at level 80, just base. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's just skip to reforging, obviously. This is the most important part. It's in the enchanter section. Talk to a guard if you don't know how to get there. A guard in the city will direct you. What you do is you take an item and you drop it in the reforging center, and you will be able to change the stats, as I said. It's very similar to how enchanting worked before scrolls. You can still do this, but I don't think I've ever had it done in the longest time. Is the will not trade section, you put your item in there, and then they can enchant it, and you pay them, and blah, 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 there you go. So reforging, you got 2 drop-down menus. The first one you have to choose is you have to select a stat on the item. So you only get items, secondary stats on the items. I'm choosing crit, and then you move over to the second side, and you can switch it to another secondary stat. There's parry and dodge in there still for shamans for some reason. Whether that'll go live, I assume it will, because, I mean, you could have fun with that. Why not? Give people customization. But I'm going to change it to mastery, because I don't need crit. And, yeah. So I'm going to change all my gear right here. Let's reforge this helmet. There we go, some mastery. So there's the new stats on the left. There's the mastery, even though it's color-coded, that's what the stats would be. Imagine they're all white, really. And then the restore, I could restore it back to its original form, and that's what was on the right. And the bottom shows you the changes that are going to occur. So this is 200% speed now. I mean, it's kind of boring. I'm just throwing all my gear into the reforger and switching to mastery. Because mastery is the new stat. I haven't really tried it yet. I mean, it's cool. Mastery's cool. Why? It's just a cool stat. For those who don't know what mastery is, it's the stat that's new with Cataclysm. And by stat, I guess statistic? I don't know. What would you call those? Stats is what everyone calls them. I don't know what that's short for. Any hooser, that's besides the point. Another tangent. Mastery is cool because every spec of every class gets something different out of mastery, but it's useful to all of them in some way. Elemental Shaman's mastery is really good. It's better than crit, so I'm just changing all my gear from crit, spirit, or hit to mastery, and that proves to be fatal. Well, not fatal. I don't die, but it proves to be worse than I should have. I wasted some money getting rid of all that hit after I reforge everything. And I have that spirit, the binding stone in there, because my illustration of the dragon soul was my normal trinket. And it doesn't have any stats to reforge into mastery, because that's the only stat I want to reforge to. So I threw my binding stone in there just for the hell of it, and I don't know why, now that I think about it, because it just lengthened the video out. But, anywho, now I have 33% mastery, elemental overload, 33% chance to occur. Oh, wait, I have 2.02% chance to miss a boss. So, obviously, that's not a good thing. I'm going to take some stuff and I'm going to restore it. It's easy. Drag it back into the Reforger, hit restore. It's free to restore. Costs only money to actually reforge it the first time, free to restore. I'm still low on hit, still need about 1% hit, so I gotta reforge some stuff. I don't have anything with that much hit on it, I don't believe. So I'm gonna reforge these bracers, and I think maybe my ring has some hit on it. But yeah, so obviously the restore is nice. And because all these different gears have different stuff, and I could put some hit on gear, I could maybe get some rid of that mastery I got, instead get some hit rating. You can really play around with your gear and min-max to the fullest extent. Like right now, if I'm 0.02% over hit, oh man, that's no good. I mean, who cares? I can't really change it. But with mastery, I might actually be able to smidgen like back down to 0.00% over hit. Because now I have enchanting, gems, reforging. It's crazy. I mean, and they got rid of all the other old stuff, so that everything looks pretty cool. Well, whatever. Alright, so I'm done. I'm finished. I reforged. I lost all my money. I'm down to 70 gold in this character. I was like at 200 or something when I started. Okay. That's reforging, guys, in a nutshell. If you don't know how to do it, hit an enchanting trainer or look for the enchanting area. If you don't know where the enchanting area is, just go to a guard. So, thanks, guys, and you stay classy.